Do not tell anyone. I am serious. What you are about to hear is not meant for everyone. There is a reason this secret has been hidden for centuries, a profound truth, obscured by the complexities of the modern world. Today, you will understand this is not an ordinary prayer. This is a sacred command, an invisible spiritual key that can make money appear out of nowhere. No years of sacrifice are needed, no daily sweat required. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes enough to change the entire sky of your financial reality. If you are not ready for a profound shift, if you prefer the comfort of the familiar, even if that familiar is struggle, then stop immediately. But if you are truly ready to embrace a power that defies conventional wisdom, continue with me. This isn't a plea found in traditional texts or chanted in public prayer groups. It has been kept secret, passed down through generations, understood by those who recognized its unique potency. In an era of unpredictable global markets, rising inflation, and the relentless pressure of keeping up, the idea of an invisible key might sound fantastical. Yet it offers a stark contrast to the endless pursuit of complex financial strategies that often leave individuals feeling more overwhelmed than empowered. The pervasive nature of financial stress in today's society often pushes people into a corner of hopelessness where traditional solutions seem insufficient, even mocking. This command cuts through that noise, offering a direct, urgent, and transformative promise. It's for those who are weary of the struggle and ready for a different path. This message, this command, is not for the masses who cling to doubt, but for the select few who possess an open heart and genuine belief. Whoever attempts to use this power without faith will see nothing. They will dismiss it as mere words, failing to activate its true potential. But those who come with an open heart and genuine belief, prepared to receive, will have their lives changed forever. Pause for a moment. Listen to your heart, not the noise of the world or the skepticism of the cynical. This is not a legend, not a fleeting rumor. This is a proven truth, a principle confirmed by countless lives. Those who have practiced this sacred command say that money comes from unexpected sources, often in amounts perfectly matched to their most urgent needs. Old debts are supernaturally paid. Doors that seemed permanently closed suddenly swing open, revealing opportunities previously beyond imagination. The ordinary gives way, making clear space for the supernatural. People conditioned by a world that demands empirical evidence for everything may tell you that this is too fast, too irrational to believe. They will cling to their conventional wisdom, their spreadsheets, and their market analyses. But for those with faith, those who understand the true nature of divine power, they will grasp that nothing is too fast for God. He does not need 10 years to perform a miracle. He only needs a moment. And this 2-minute command is that moment. You may be weary in faith, a place where fear outweighs hope, where the weight of the world seems crushing. Perhaps you have spent long nights tossing and turning, worrying about bills, the relentless burden of debt, the empty fridge, or the red numbers in your account that scream failure. Perhaps you have cried silently, feeling utterly powerless against a financial system that seems rigged against you. I understand that feeling. The mental load of constant financial anxiety is immense, straining relationships, stealing joy, and limiting your very perception of what's possible. It's precisely in these weakest moments, when conventional solutions have failed, that this command appears to change everything. This isn't just a plea, a hopeful whisper into the void. This is a command and activation. When you repeat it with unwavering sincerity, the entire universe will move. All resources, seen and unseen, will be aligned to serve you. You will begin to see money arrive in ways that defy all logical explanation. Opportunities will appear unexpectedly, almost as if orchestrated by an unseen hand. What is locked will be opened. What is blocked will be released. This is an active realignment of your personal energy and universal principles, sending a clear resonant signal that breaks through the noise of scarcity. I repeat, this is not something to be passed around casually, like a joke or a fleeting trend. This is not for experimentation to be tested half-heartedly. It is sacred, private, and reserved for those who are truly prepared to honor its power. If you take it lightly, if you approach it with cynicism, you will receive nothing. But if you are serious, if you commit to its principles, keep it secret, guard its truth, and perform it with profound faith, you will see a difference that transcends all earthly reasoning. Remember this phrase and write it down with faith. As an act of beginning, I receive invisible abundance right now. This phrase is not random. It is the first door, a declaration of intent. When you say or write it with faith, you are declaring to heavens and to the very fabric of the universe that you are ready. You are allowing invisible resources, often overlooked in the cacophony of modern life, to begin flowing into your life. Many people report receiving unexpected money transfers after speaking this command. Some see seemingly lost contracts return, appearing from forgotten corners of their past. Others get unexpected interview calls for jobs they never even applied for, or open their banking app to see money they do not know where it came from. All say the same thing: inexplicable, yet completely real. These are not random occurrences. They are tangible manifestations of a spiritual alignment. Imagine that happening to you. Imagine engaging with this command for just 2 minutes, and that very day, or perhaps the next, a sum of money is granted to you, precisely when and how you need it. Imagine the profound relief when debts that once suffocated you are erased, bills are miraculously paid, and peaceful sleep returns because you are no longer consumed by worry. This is the true goal of this command, not to flaunt wealth for its own sake, but for you to reclaim peace, freedom, and a life no longer bound by financial fear. This is the foundation upon which true well-being is built. And do not forget, this is just the beginning of the journey. When you activate this command, you are not only calling money back into your life, you are inviting a holistic transformation. You are telling heaven that you are ready to become a new person, one who embodies trust, courage, and understands that miracles always exist, not as rare exceptions, but as a responsive force to sincere faith. Lower the inner voice of doubt within your soul. Let the clamor and cynicism of the outside world be still. You are standing before a secret door, hidden for too long, a gateway to a realm where the supernatural meets the ordinary. With just 2 minutes, everything can change. Do not rush this moment. Prepare your heart. Believe that this encounter is not random. You did not hear this by chance. You were chosen to hear, experience, and witness its power. And when you are truly ready, step with me into the next part, where the core principles will be further revealed, and the invisible spiritual key will become a tangible reality in your hands. This is a strategic shift, aligning your personal trajectory from one of reactive struggle to proactive creation, guided by a larger benevolent plan for your life. To truly immerse yourself in this flow, I urge you, press subscribe to the Daily Jesus Message channel today. This isn't merely clicking a button. It's an act of commitment, an affirmation of your decision to step fully into the flow of miracles. You will receive daily guidance, powerful reminders, and awe-inspiring stories that help increase your faith, fortify your finances, and instill deep peace in your life. This subscription becomes your daily anchor, reinforcing your belief and helping you maintain the vibrational alignment necessary for sustained abundance. You are stepping into a profound journey. This section helps you understand that this command is not just words. It's a powerful tool, an invisible key that opens doors unseen by the naked eye. In the material world, you are familiar with keys that open your house, your car, or your safe. They are physical instruments for physical locks, but in the spiritual world, there are other keys to realms of possibility, keys to divine storehouses. The key you are about to hold, the key that unlocks these unseen doors, is this 2-minute command. The ancients who understood the deeper workings of the universe knew that when a person speaks a command with unwavering faith, those words become more than sound. They become a directive in the invisible realm. They go out like a wave of vibration, a focused, energetic signal, affecting things no one can see, and then return with results visible before your very eyes. This is why this is called a sacred command, not an ordinary plea. It is a declaration, a setting of intention that the universe, and indeed God, responds to. Kings and prophets of old kept this secret to themselves, not out of selfishness, but out of a profound understanding of its power. They knew that if it fell into the hands of the faithless, it would be empty words dismissed and misused, diminishing its potency. But in the hands of the faithful, those who respected its sacred nature, it becomes an unstoppable power. This principle of belief, activating unseen forces, is not new. It's a thread woven through various spiritual and philosophical traditions, often overlooked in our modern hyper-rational world. Thousands of people from diverse backgrounds and circumstances have practiced this command and witnessed miracles in their lives that defy all conventional explanation. Some receive money from unexpected sources, a long-forgotten inheritance, a random gift, a bonus from an old project. Contracts they thought lost or impossible suddenly materialize, bringing in substantial income. Job opportunities appear unexpectedly, sometimes out of a chance encounter, sometimes a direct offer for a role they never even applied for. Some are repaid by old friends they thought they would never hear from again, debts long written off. All say the same thing, inexplicable, yet entirely real. You may ask, why can just 2 minutes produce such significant results? The secret is that this is not human power, not the result of your own striving or cleverness. This is activating the power of God, the ultimate source. He is the one who can create everything from nothing. He is the one who simply said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. He turned water into wine. He fed thousands with just a few loaves of bread. When he acts, nothing in the universe can stop it. And this 2-minute command is the key for you to invite him directly into your financial life, circumventing all human limitations and perceived impossibilities. It's a strategic alliance with the divine. Imagine the moments when you are tired, desperate, from lack, enduring long nights without sleep because of piling bills. Times when debts weigh you down like an unbreakable chain, and you do not know how to escape. In those moments, human reason, meticulous calculations, and endless strategizing help little. You can try to manage to budget, to cut corners, but every door seems closed, every avenue blocked. It is precisely then that the secret 2-minute command appears like a golden key, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Picture this simple image. You stand before a heavy iron door, a barrier that no human effort can open. You try every way, every method, every ounce of strength you possess, but you fail. Then you are handed a key. You don't need to force the door, nor do you need to understand its intricate mechanisms. You just insert the key, turn it lightly, and the door swings open easily, revealing boundless possibilities beyond. The 2-minute command is just like that. It is the key to the heavenly treasure, a source where the supply never runs out, where abundance is not finite, but infinite. Many have heard thousands of sermons, hundreds of prayers read, countless self-help books, Yet this 2-minute command is entirely different. It is not about religious ritual. It's about spiritual activation. It is a secret formula kept not for mere exclusivity, but to protect its sacredness and potency from those who would diminish its power with doubt. Those who do not believe will mock it, treat it as a joke, and thus diminish its power for themselves. But those who believe guard it and speak it with sincerity will see supernatural power flow into their lives, tangible proof of an unseen reality. What you need to remember is this: this is not magic, not a charm, not a trick. This is the work of faith in the invisible world, a disciplined application of spiritual principles that transcend material limitations. Faith is the current, and this command is the switch. When you turn on the switch with faith, the current flows and light appears. Without faith, the switch is just a useless piece of plastic. But with faith, the entire dark room is filled with light. Treat this command as a priceless treasure. Do not underestimate it. Do not experiment with it casually. Keep it like a precious gem. And each time you repeat it, do so with profound sincerity, unwavering focus, and the deep-seated belief that the supernatural is happening not just as a possibility, but as an immediate reality. You may think it is just words, simple sounds, spoken into the air. But remember, ancient wisdom and even modern psychological studies teach that life and death are in the power of the tongue. Your words spoken with intent and belief can build or destroy your reality. When you use this command, your words become a creative tool, connecting you directly to divine energy, to the very fabric of creation. When repeated with faith, you send a direct request, a powerful signal to heaven without intermediaries, and heaven responds in unexpected, often immediate ways. The results may manifest as money appearing in your account, a sudden job opportunity, old friends repaying forgotten debts, or even forgiveness from creditors who seemed unyielding. Anything can happen because you are operating in the realm of miracles, a dimension where conventional logic does not apply. You have likely never experienced this level of direct, tangible intervention before. But once you engage with this command, you will realize that it is a door opening to a world where lack no longer has power, where financial fear is decisively defeated, and where financial flow becomes easy, intuitive, and abundant. Money is not the ultimate goal itself. It is merely a sign, a tangible manifestation that heaven is at work on your behalf. More importantly, it is the inner transformation that occurs. You will experience greater faith, a clearer sense of hope, and a deep, abiding peace that nothing money can buy. This is why this command is kept sacred. It is not only to solve temporary financial problems, but to fundamentally change how you see life, how you operate within it. It transforms you from someone controlled by circumstances into a victor, a co-creator with the divine. It reminds you that you are not alone, that you have a Father in heaven always ready to answer when you believe. Another crucial step: subscribe to the Daily Jesus Message channel. This commitment ensures you receive daily guidance for the 2-minute command, real-life stories that ignite faith and messages that strengthen your resolve, helping you live continuously in blessings. This is not just a button. It's an act of commitment to step into a sustained flow of miracles, a strategic decision to align your daily life with divine provision. In the next part, you will be guided through the real experiences of those who practiced this command and witnessed undeniable miracles, further solidifying your trust in its power. But first, remember, you hold a priceless key in your hands, and when you use it with faith, the heavens will open for you. You may hear about a 2-minute command that can make money appear out of nowhere, and your first, most natural reaction might be skepticism. It sounds too fast, too unreasonable, too good to be true. especially in a world that often demands years of struggle for even modest gains. But the truth is, thousands of people from all walks of life have experienced it, and they all tell the same story. After repeating this command with unwavering faith, inexplicable miracles began to happen in their lives. Doors opened where they seemed permanently locked. Opportunities appeared out of nowhere sometimes, through serendipitous encounters, sometimes through overlooked avenues. And financial flow began, as if the entire universe had been strategically rearranged to bless them. Let me share some stories that will open your mind and heart to what is truly possible. There was a man trapped in overwhelming debt for months, seeing no way out. His bank account was perpetually negative, bills piled high, and he felt a suffocating hopelessness. He had tried everything, borrowing, juggling multiple jobs, desperately seeking any means to survive, but nothing worked. One day, he heard about this secret command. At first, he was profoundly skeptical, his logical mind resistant to anything so simple. But out of sheer desperation, he decided to try. He spent just 2 minutes reciting the command, fully believing in its power, despite his internal doubts. 2 days later, he received an unexpected call from his former company. A forgotten allowance, long thought, lost in bureaucratic red tape, had been suddenly released. That money was not only enough to pay down his most urgent debts, but also provided a fresh start. He knew without doubt it was no coincidence. It was a divine answer, a direct response to his faith. What he had believed impossible happened in a matter of days, all because he chose to act in faith. Another powerful story is about a woman who had been praying regularly for years, but had never seen results that were this rapid or direct. Within a week of practicing the 2-minute command, she received a contract she had thought irretrievably lost. This contract for a significant project brought in enough income to stabilize her family, pay off long-standing debts, and even provide a surplus. She wept. She said, not just from relief, but because for the first time in her life, she felt true freedom, a profound inner peace that transcended the financial gain. Even stranger stories exist. A middle-aged man, unemployed for many months, and sinking into deep depression because he could not support his family, heard about the command. He began speaking it every morning with profound sincerity. One afternoon, he ran into an old friend by chance, a connection he hadn't seen in years. That brief, seemingly random conversation led to a job opportunity far beyond his expectations, something he could never have found through conventional job searches. He admitted that it was the hand of God, opening the door through this sacred command, orchestrating what appeared to be pure luck. What is extraordinary is that these experiences brought more than just money. They brought a renewed, unshakable faith, a vibrant new hope, and a profound sense of peace. Many people said that before they discovered this command, every morning felt heavy, filled with worry about bills and an uncertain future. But after entering into the practice of the 2-minute command, they felt a peace that couldn't be bought with money, a serenity that anchored their spirit. This peace became a dynamic source of strength, guiding them through life, helping them make clearer, more confident decisions in all areas, not just financial. It is a strategic advantage in a complex world. You might wonder, can this truly happen to you? The answer is an unequivocal yes. This command makes no distinction based on your background, your past, or your current status. It is not only for the wealthy or powerful. It is for anyone who has faith and repeats it with a sincere heart. Whether you are a struggling parent, a student burdened by tuition, an employee facing mounting debts, or someone caught in a seemingly unbreakable cycle of financial struggle, this command can bring profound transformation. The common factor among all those who have seen these miracles manifest is that they did not treat the command casually. They approached it with reverence, respect, deep sincerity, and an unwavering belief in its power. The result: the miracles became undeniably real, often manifesting in ways that were utterly unexpected, yet perfectly aligned with their needs. Imagine this. You are sitting alone in a small room, perhaps feeling overwhelmed by the weight of the future. You commit to just 2 minutes. You speak the command with your heart wide open, truly believing. While you may not see the changes immediately in the physical world unseen, forces are already beginning to work. The universe is being reshaped, aligning itself to your declaration. Doors are preparing to open. Calls are being set up. Resources are being moved toward you. Later that day, or in the coming days, your phone rings and a bank notification shows an unexpected transfer. A friend you had lost contact with reaches out and repays a forgotten debt. A job offer perfectly suited to your needs arrives unexpectedly. It seems utterly prearranged, a series of remarkable coincidences, but in truth, it is the direct result of divine orchestration, a supernatural response to a faithful heart. You must remember, this is not a magic trick, a sleight of hand to conjure money from thin air. Money does not appear magically. It comes as a supernatural response to a heart aligned with faith, operating through channels seen and unseen. People have testified that the exact amount needed to pay specific debts arrived at the perfect time, no more, no less, as if heaven itself knew their precise needs. Others received small investment opportunities that multiplied into larger sums, creating sustainable wealth. These events show that God not only answers prayers, but actively opens new, often unimaginable paths for you to walk on. You are not alone in this journey. Thousands are practicing this 2-minute command and experiencing blessings together in a global chorus of faith. They are living proof that miracles are real, accessible, and an active part of daily life. If this command touches your heart, you are invited to continue the journey with us on the Daily Jesus Message channel. Each day, powerful commands and inspiring messages are prepared to strengthen your faith and bring tangible change to your life. Subscribing is not just pressing a button. It is an act of commitment to walk consistently in the flow of miracles. When you commit to speaking this command daily, you will see continuous change, not just a one-time event, because once you place yourself in God's hands, He does not perform only one miracle and stop. He continues to clear obstacles, open doors, and bless your journey. You will begin to witness opportunities, unexpected sums of money, and timely provisions, becoming a consistent, almost predictable part of your daily life. Some people have shared that, after speaking this command, they received precisely the sum they needed to pay debts, no more, no less, as if heaven knew their exact financial blueprint. Others received unexpected opportunities that led to long-term prosperity and security. All these stories point to one undeniable truth: God is responding to faith, and miracles are real and accessible to anyone who believes. This command does more than solve temporary financial problems. It also profoundly changes how you view life itself. It reminds you that you are not abandoned, that you have a Father in heaven who cares deeply and acts powerfully on your behalf. When you believe, you open the door for the supernatural to enter your ordinary world. And when the supernatural enters your life, transforms fear and anxiety. The constant companions of scarcity lose their power. Hope and faith grow exponentially. And financial freedom becomes not just a dream, but a tangible, sustained reality. As you continue, understand that miracles do not happen randomly. They happen to those who persevere in faith, who speak with sincerity, and who maintain a mindset of trust in God's unfailing provision. Anyone can experience this: a student struggling with tuition, a worker facing mounting debts, a parent worried about family expenses. All who approach this command with humility and faith will experience blessings that defy explanation. Imagine sitting quietly repeating the 2-minute command. The universe is already responding, unseen, yet undeniably in motion. You may not see it immediately, but events are lining up. Crucial calls are being prepared, unexpected opportunities are being arranged, and financial blessings are on their way to you. It will feel like a series of small, serendipitous coincidences, but in truth, it is heaven's precise answer to a faithful heart. Keep in mind, do not treat this command lightly. Speak it with profound focus and unwavering sincerity. Let each word flow from the deepest part of your heart, imbued with belief and expectation. As you do, you are sending a direct, powerful request to heaven. Your words become commands in the unseen realm, directives that God hears, and action begins immediately, even if the tangible results appear gradually. For those seeking financial miracles, debt relief, unexpected income, or new opportunities, the 2-minute command is a practical, accessible, and powerfully effective tool. It can radically shift your reality, unlock provision from unexpected sources, and create pathways where none seem to exist. Those who have followed this practice consistently report not only significant financial blessings, but also profound inner peace, renewed confidence, and remarkable clarity in decision-making. You do not need to be wealthy, powerful, or an experienced practitioner of complex spiritual rituals. The only requirement is a faithful heart and a willingness to engage fully for 2 minutes. Whether it is money appearing in unexpected ways, opportunities showing up precisely when needed, debts being miraculously canceled, or even relationships being restored that lead to financial and emotional stability, all of this can happen for you. Today you are being invited to join a community of believers, a collective force, who practice this command daily. By subscribing to Daily Jesus Message, you will receive consistent guidance, powerful inspiration, and unwavering encouragement to maintain this 2-minute practice. You will witness not only your personal transformation, but also learn how to become a channel of blessing for others, amplifying the divine flow. This is the moment to take decisive action. Commit to the command. Speak it with faith, and watch as your life begins to align with divine provision. Open your heart fully. Trust in the unseen, the vast, intelligent power that orchestrates all things. Know that miracles are truly on the way. By practicing this command daily, you do not only receive blessings for yourself, you set the stage for a continuous stream of miracles, financial freedom, deep peace of mind, and abundant provision. And the best part, as you grow in faith and witness these transformations in your own life, you will organically inspire others to experience the same profound shifts. Now, take a deep breath, prepare your heart, and begin your 2-minute command with faith, focus, and unwavering sincerity. Know that the universe is already rearranging itself to bring you the blessings you need. Your financial miracle is closer than you think. And remember, subscribing to Daily Jesus Message ensures that you remain connected to a community committed to faith, abundance, and living a life of continuous miracles. This connection is vital, as shared faith amplifies individual power. There are moments in life when pressure is so intense, the weight so suffocating, that you cannot wait any longer. You need deliverance immediately, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The bills are due, the rent is overdue, tuition is unpaid, and your pantry is empty. You look around, and in the natural, you see no way out. Every door seems shut, every hope feels distant, and despair weighs heavily on your heart. This is not merely a difficult situation. It's a crisis point, a profound moment of human vulnerability. It is in these critical moments that urgent prayer becomes your absolute lifeline. It is a direct appeal to God spoken from the deepest, most honest part of your soul, where you acknowledge your complete helplessness and your absolute dependence on Him alone. Thousands of people have experienced this raw, immediate power. They recount that when nothing remained but desperation, they prayed the 2-minute urgent command with all the strength and sincerity of their hearts. And within hours, sometimes mere minutes, sometimes days, a miracle manifested, an unexpected transfer in their bank account, a friend offering unasked for help, or a sudden perfectly timed job opportunity. The reason urgent prayer is so profoundly powerful is because it comes from a place of total surrender. It is a command uttered with absolute honesty and complete dependence on God. It is not measured by eloquence or length, but by the intensity of faith and sincerity in that desperate moment. Close your eyes, place your hand over your chest, and prepare to speak this command aloud. Let your voice be a declaration of urgent need, a desperate call for divine intervention, and a resolute proclamation of unwavering trust. Lord God, mighty and gracious Father, today I come before you with urgency in my soul. I cannot overcome this situation on my own. I have exhausted all my human strength and resources. I see debt piling up, bills overflowing, and I have no one else to depend on but you. Please act right now. Open the windows of heaven and pour immediate provision upon my life. Release the funds that are being held back. Cause a financial miracle to happen today, in this very moment. Lord, I am not asking out of greed. I am not seeking riches to boast. I only ask for instant rescue, so I may live in peace, provide for my family, and continue walking steadfastly in faith. Send an unexpected sum, an unforgotten message, a transfer notification, a new opportunity, or a contract that was thought lost. I believe you can do it right now. I believe you are actively working. As I speak these very words, I do not look at circumstances. I do not look at the daunting numbers. I look only to you, the one who makes the impossible possible. Lord, turn my worry into praise. Turn my tears into joy. Turn the dark night of despair into a morning full of hope. I give everything into your hands, and I trust that even at this very moment, the miracle is being set in motion. Amen. As you speak these words, allow yourself to feel the immense weight lifting from your chest. This is not imagination. This is a spiritual activation. Every phrase becomes a command in the unseen realm. God hears. God acts. Your faith triggers divine intervention in ways you cannot yet fully see or comprehend, but you will soon witness the tangible proof. Many have testified that after praying urgently, miracles occurred within 24 hours. The exact timing may vary, but the consistent pattern is that deliverance comes precisely on time. The impossible becomes possible. The locked doors open, and financial relief appears often from directions never anticipated. Urgent prayer is unique because it bypasses human limitations and logical timelines. When you pray from a place of total reliance on God, you release the natural restraints and perceived obstacles that would otherwise delay solutions. This is why it is called urgent prayer. It bypasses delays and divine provision, responds immediately to the pure intensity of your faith. Imagine the profound relief of receiving exactly what you need at the precise moment it's required. A crushing debt is forgiven. A crucial bill is paid. A job opportunity opens up, perfectly aligning with your skills and needs. The sense of hopelessness that gripped you disappears, replaced by an overwhelming wave of joy, deep peace, and an unshakable certainty that you are not alone. You realize that God is not distant, not aloof. He is active, responsive, and intimately involved, answering directly to your command, even in ways you could not possibly predict or strategize. This command is not limited by human schedules, finite resources, or linear logic. It operates entirely in the realm of the supernatural, where God can create resources from nothing, open doors that seemed sealed forever, and orchestrate opportunities that appear truly miraculous to the human eye. Your urgent command acts as a spiritual key, inviting God to intervene powerfully and directly on your behalf. Consistency is important. While urgent prayer works in moments of extreme need, practicing this command daily strengthens your faith and aligns your spirit with God's continuous flow of provision. Every time you engage sincerely, you are building a deeper relationship with divine abundance. You are training your heart to trust, your mind to expect, and your life to operate in alignment with miracles. Fear, anxiety, and desperation are powerful forces, but they are no match for unwavering faith expressed in this command. As you recite this urgent prayer, visualize the chains of debt breaking. Feel the doors opening, the funds arriving, the opportunities manifesting. Let your heart truly believe it is already happening. This expectation of miracles, this profound belief in a positive outcome, powerfully enhances the efficacy of your command. Some people have shared incredible, almost unbelievable experiences, unexpected bank transfers, surprise job offers, forgotten contracts being honored, and debt being forgiven without any logical explanation. Others found that small financial seeds, when planted through urgent prayer, grew into abundant streams of income. These testimonies reveal a consistent truth. Faith activates the miraculous. The urgent command is also transformative spiritually. It teaches complete reliance on God, develops an unshakable trust in divine timing, and radically reshapes your perception of obstacles. When fear is replaced with faith, worry with trust, and doubt with hope, your actions naturally align with divine guidance, significantly amplifying the manifestation of miracles. Daily practice, especially in times of urgent need, it establishes a rhythm of faith expectancy and spiritual readiness. Your heart becomes a magnet for abundance, your mind a clear channel for divine clarity, and your life a vibrant reflection of divine provision. This is why subscribing to Daily Jesus Message is so powerful. Daily reminders, prayers, and testimonies reinforce your faith, helping you maintain alignment with God's miraculous flow, especially when external pressures mount. The 2-minute urgent command is short, but its impact is immense, far-reaching. You do not need hours of meditation or complex rituals. You only need heartfelt faith, intense focus, and the courage to ask God to act immediately. Speak the words clearly, believe them with every fiber of your being, and then release them to God, trusting fully. The universe responds, doors open, financial streams flow, and peace, profound and lasting, replaces anxiety. This is the essence of urgent prayer. It transforms despair into hope, scarcity into abundance, and fear into peace. Every person who engages fully with this command witnesses a fundamental shift. The world does not change around them magically. Rather, their perception, energy, and alignment with God's provision shift. And this internal change is precisely what attracts external miracles. Consider this. Each time you speak this command urgently, you are not only asking for immediate relief, you are training your spirit to recognize God's intervention, preparing yourself for continuous blessings, and reinforcing your trust in divine timing. Miracles then become not only possible, but expected, a natural part of your transformed reality. As you commit to urgent prayer, you will notice subtle signs first: unexpected phone calls, encouraging messages, small financial miracles that seem to appear out of thin air. Gradually, larger miracles unfold. Debts resolve, crucial contracts materialize, job opportunities multiply. Your life begins to reflect the astonishing power of faith, expressed in consistent, intentional action. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your chest. Speak your urgent command now, with all the intensity of your heart. Visualize God's immediate intervention. Expect miracles. Trust the process. Know that divine provision is flowing and results are being orchestrated even before you see them. Subscribing to Daily Jesus Message keeps you connected to a community committed to practicing these prayers daily. Each message, each prayer, each testimony strengthens your faith and keeps you aligned with the flow of miracles. You are not alone. You are part of a network of believers experiencing the same divine provision and spiritual transformation, amplifying the collective energy. Remember, miracles are not random events. They are a natural consequence of faith, prayer, and alignment with God's will. The urgent command is your tool to access immediate intervention, financial breakthroughs, and divine provision. Use it faithfully, speak it with conviction, and watch as God acts powerfully in your life. This is the moment to declare your faith boldly. Let the urgent command be your cry for immediate help, a signal to heaven that you are ready for change, a key that opens doors, releases resources, and brings divine miracles into your life. This is your strategic step toward immediate relief and lasting freedom. Perhaps the hardest struggle in life is not the lack of money itself, but the constant gnawing anxiety that comes with it. When you are in lack, you do not only worry about today, you live in fear of tomorrow. You fear you cannot provide for your family, that your dreams will crumble, or that vital opportunities will never come your way. This pervasive fear casts a suffocating shadow over your mind, affecting every thought, every action, and every decision you make. Even when fleeting moments of peace appear, you hesitate to fully enjoy them because you secretly fear they will vanish as quickly as they came, leaving you in deeper despair. But God does not want you to live in fear. He created you for freedom, confidence, and profound peace. Faith does not remove challenges from your path, but it fundamentally gives you the ability to see light through the deepest darkness. It equips your spirit to navigate uncertainty with grace and aligns your heart with divine provision, no matter how turbulent the external circumstances. The 2-minute command is a powerful tool to shift your inner world, to recalibrate your spiritual compass. When you speak it, you are not merely calling for money or quick solutions. You are calling for peace, for unshakable trust, and for profound spiritual strength. These inner qualities transform your entire approach to life and create the optimal conditions for miracles to manifest in tangible ways. Many people who have practiced this command report that the first most profound change they notice is not financial. It is an incredible inner calm and clarity. Sleepless nights turn into restful, restorative sleep. Anxiety, that constant companion, fades, replaced by a quiet, unwavering confidence. The crushing sense of being trapped or powerless begins to dissolve, allowing you to suddenly see new opportunities, make wiser decisions, and approach challenges with a newfound courage that was previously unimaginable. Close your eyes, place your hand on your chest, and repeat the command aloud with absolute sincerity. Lord God, loving Father, today, I come before you with all the fear and worry in my heart. I confess that many times I have let fear control me. I have worried endlessly about tomorrow, trembled before difficulties, and felt utterly powerless against financial struggles. I have lost countless nights of sleep over bills, debts, and the gnawing uncertainty of the future. But today, right now, I choose to give it all to you. Take away from me the spirit of fear, this paralyzing grip on my soul. Pour into me instead a spirit of strength, unwavering trust, and profound peace. Help me stand firm in faith, even when my eyes do not yet see the tangible results. Let me know deep in my heart that you are always with me, that you never abandon me, and that you are always working for my ultimate good. I absolutely refuse to let fear dictate my life any longer. I refuse to let anxiety steal my peace. I declare that from today, I will live in faith. I will believe that every need will be supernaturally supplied. I will believe that every door that must open for my provision will open. I will believe that you go before me, actively preparing my path. Lord, let me feel a peace that surpasses all human understanding, a peace not dependent on my account, balance, my circumstances, or the state of the economy, but a peace that comes directly from your divine presence and your infinite love. Let that peace reign in my heart right now. Thank you for being my unfailing source of hope. Thank you for transforming fear into strength, worry into trust, and darkness into glorious light. I choose to walk in faith and peace from this day forward. Amen. As you recite this command, allow yourself to feel the palpable weight of fear lifting. Let your heart absorb the profound truth that God is with you, actively working for your benefit, orchestrating events in your favor. This internal shift is absolutely critical. When your mind and spirit are renewed, freed from the chains of fear, your external world begins its own transformation. Fear often severely limits your ability to recognize opportunities. It distorts your perception. Anxiety clouds your judgment and drains your precious energy. When you decisively replace fear with faith, you open your eyes to see possibilities previously hidden in plain sight. You begin to step forward with bold confidence, ready to act when doors miraculously open, and to receive blessings when they arrive. Many testimonies highlight that this profound inner peace is often the very first sign of transformation. People describe waking up with an incredible sense of calm, suddenly noticing solutions and opportunities they had overlooked before because their minds were clouded by worry. They report that money, unexpected job offers, and crucial financial support naturally follow this inner shift. The 2-minute command aligns your heart, mind, and spirit with divine provision. When you practice this command daily, you establish a powerful rhythm of faith. You train your mind to expect divine intervention, your heart to trust implicitly in God's perfect timing, and your spirit to remain calm and centered, regardless of external circumstances. This daily discipline powerfully reinforces your alignment with spiritual and financial abundance, a strategic advantage in a chaotic world. Imagine the profound freedom of waking each morning without the crippling grip of fear. You approach challenges with faith rather than dread. You make decisions with clarity rather than panic. Your actions become aligned with divine guidance, purpose, and wisdom. Money flows, debts are resolved, and opportunities emerge as natural outcomes of your unwavering faith. This command is especially powerful because it targets both the inner and outer aspects of your life simultaneously. Fear and worry reside deeply within, but they exert a powerful influence over your external world, often manifesting as scarcity. By addressing them directly through this command, you reshape the energetic patterns that govern your life. Financial obstacles, previously reinforced by fear and doubt, begin to dissolve. Doors that once seemed permanently closed now open effortlessly, and resources that seemed scarce begin to flow from unexpected sources. The 2-minute command is not merely a temporary solution. It is a profound daily practice that transforms your life from the inside out. Each repetition strengthens your spiritual muscle, fortifies your faith, and prepares you to receive blessings consistently and abundantly. The peace gained through this practice is not theoretical. It is practical, actionable, and profoundly life-changing. Consider this powerful metaphor. Your mind is like fertile soil. Fear and worry are insidious weeds that choke potential blessings and opportunities. Faith and peace, however, are precious seeds that, when nurtured, grow into abundant provision. When you cultivate your inner life through this 2-minute command, you consciously nurture the precise conditions for miracles to appear in your finances, your relationships, and your personal growth. The beauty of this command lies in its profound simplicity. It does not require hours of meditation, complex rituals, or advanced spiritual expertise. What it requires is sincere faith, total focus, and a committed heart. 2 minutes a day may seem incredibly short, but it is enough to activate divine intervention. Align your spirit with infinite potential and open pathways to abundance that you could never create on your own. Many who have committed to this daily practice testify to dramatic, profound changes. Their fear diminishes, their trust deepens exponentially, and their financial situations improve in tangible, often miraculous ways. They report not only the arrival of money and opportunities, but also an inner confidence that consistently guides their actions and decisions, leading to sustained success. This powerful combination of spiritual peace and practical results is what makes the 2-minute command so potent and life-transforming. When fear is replaced with faith, worry with peace, and despair with hope, you naturally begin to recognize opportunities that were previously invisible, hidden by the fog of anxiety. You take steps you once hesitated to take, compelled by an inner certainty. You notice solutions that were obscured by worry. And as you act with faith, divine provision begins to manifest in tangible, undeniable ways. Daily practice also strengthens your ability to maintain peace in the face of ongoing challenges. Bills may still arrive. Debts might still need attention. But your mind remains calm, your spirit unperturbed. You operate from a place of trust rather than panic, seeing the bigger picture and understanding that God is orchestrating outcomes for your ultimate benefit. By subscribing to Daily Jesus Message, you join a community committed to daily practice, shared testimonies, and powerful reinforcement of faith. Each day brings new commands, encouragement, and reminders to keep your heart aligned with God's miraculous provision. You are not alone on this journey. You are part of a collective energy of believers experiencing transformation together. The 2-minute command is short, but its impact is immense. It fundamentally shifts your inner world, which then transforms your external circumstances. It teaches you to trust God, expect miracles, and operate from a place of profound, unshakable peace. Every repetition builds faith, aligns your energy with abundance, and prepares you to receive divine provision. As you continue this practice, you will notice undeniable signs of miracles unfolding in your life. Small at first, unexpected calls, encouraging messages, timely financial assistance. Then larger manifestations follow: debt forgiveness, significant unexpected income, new job offers, and renewed life-changing opportunities. And most importantly, your internal transformation enables sustained abundance and deep, lasting peace. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your chest. Begin your 2-minute command, now speaking each word with profound focus, an unwavering faith, and expectant sincerity. Visualize God's provision. Trust in His perfect timing, and allow the miracles to flow, knowing that the shift has already begun working unseen on your behalf. You have heard many times that miracles will come. But when exactly do they appear? What do they look like? How will you recognize them? amidst the busyness of life. The truth is, when God acts through this command, you cannot mistake it. The events unfold beyond human explanation, often surprising you with their precision and timeliness, bringing tears of joy and becoming undeniable proof that heaven has tangibly touched earth in your life. One person shared that they were sitting alone, not knowing what they would eat the next day. Their pantry was empty, their wallet was thin, and a pervasive anxiety filled their mind. That very day, after speaking the 2-minute command with full faith, an old friend called completely unexpectedly and offered to repay a forgotten debt from years ago. The sum was precisely enough to care for their family for weeks, relieving immense pressure. They knew without a shadow of doubt that it was not a coincidence. It was direct divine intervention. Another person prayed with tears and profound hope, feeling desperate about a stack of unpaid bills that seemed insurmountable. Within a day, they received a message from their bank confirming an unexpected transfer had arrived. The money was sufficient to cover the exact bills they feared they couldn't pay down to the last cent. They described the moment they saw the balance change as an absolute confirmation the command had been heard and heaven had responded directly. Miracles, when activated by this command, take many forms. Sometimes it is an unexpected sum of money, a gift, a bonus, a forgotten account. Sometimes a job opportunity opens that you thought was utterly impossible to attain. Sometimes a debt is miraculously canceled, or an old contract unexpectedly materializes, bringing significant income. Sometimes relationships are restored, leading to a more stable financial and emotional foundation that you hadn't even considered. The key is this: when you speak this command with faith, you do not know exactly how God will move, what channel He will use, but you can be absolutely certain that He will act in the most perfect and timely way for your highest good. The 2-minute command creates a powerful spiritual shift that affects both the unseen and seen worlds. By speaking words of faith and expectancy, you are actively activating divine flow, inviting God to intervene directly in your specific circumstances. Your words are not empty. They are a command to the unseen forces of heaven, a directive to move powerfully on your behalf. Now, it is your turn to prepare yourself. Close your eyes, place your hand on your chest, and speak with full belief in every single word. Let your mind and heart align completely with the reality you desire. Visualize the positive outcome. Believe with every fiber of your being that the miracle is already on its way, being orchestrated right now. Here is a command you can recite with profound conviction. Lord, Father of abundance and miracles, today I come before you with an open heart and an expectant spirit. I believe you can do what is entirely beyond my human understanding. I believe you can bring money from where I do not expect, open opportunities from doors I thought were permanently closed. Please make a miracle manifest in my life right now. Send unexpected money, a timely financial rescue, a job invitation, or a new life-changing opportunity. Wipe away the debts that weigh so heavily on me so I can breathe freely and live without the burden of scarcity. I give my family to you. Transform my home into a sanctuary of peace and abundance. Fill my spouse and children with joy, no longer letting them be wounded or affected by financial burdens. Let your peace dwell in every room of my house, in every interaction. Father, let me see clear, undeniable signs of your hand at work. A bank message, a phone call, a debt mysteriously cleared. Remove all doubt from my mind. Let only profound praise and gratitude remain. I do not ask for riches to boast. I do not seek abundance for selfish living. I only ask for a miracle, so I can live in peace, provide generously for my family, and become a channel to help others in need. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for acting right now. Thank you that the miracle is truly near. I declare that from today, my life will be irrevocably changed. Amen. As you speak, this command believe with every fiber of your being that the miracle has already begun to move. You may see results today, tomorrow, or in the coming days in a swift and undeniable cascade. Each action, each divine signal, is a crucial part of the unfolding blessing. The key is to remain patient and steadfastly maintain faith, knowing that God's timing is always perfect, His intervention always precise. Some people describe the first signs of miracles as subtle, an unexpected phone call, a friendly message, or a small financial gift that appears when least expected. Then larger miracles follow. Debts vanish. Incredible job opportunities manifest, substantial financial provisions flow, and abundance becomes a consistent reality. All these events are undeniable evidence that heaven is actively responding to unwavering faith. The 2-minute command is also profoundly transformative because it shifts your inner world. Your fear is replaced with unshakable trust, your anxiety with profound peace, and your hopelessness with vibrant expectancy. When the heart is calm, open, and aligned, you can clearly recognize opportunities, make wise decisions without panic, and act confidently guided by an inner knowing. Your life becomes a vibrant canvas on which divine provision paints blessings, guidance, and abundance. Miracles are not limited to financial matters. They can appear in relationships, personal growth, health, and every area of your life. A faithful heart is a powerful magnet for blessings, and the 2-minute command is the consistent method to cultivate that heart daily. Consistency, sincerity, and unwavering expectancy amplify its power exponentially. Imagine the immense joy of watching a significant financial need resolve, without strain, without struggle. A debt is cleared, a crucial bill is paid, and provision appears in unexpected ways. Imagine the profound peace that follows the surging confidence and the deep relief that settles in your soul. This is not fantasy. It is a tangible reality, experienced by thousands who practice the 2-minute command with unwavering faith. As you continue, know that miracles are meant to multiply and create ongoing abundance, not just one-time fixes. One miracle is never the end. It is a doorway to continuous blessings, a confirmation of divine faithfulness. Each answered command strengthens your faith, builds your confidence, and aligns your life with an ever-increasing flow of divine provision. Subscribing to Daily Jesus Message helps you remain immersed in this flow. You receive daily commands, powerful testimonies, and clear guidance to maintain consistency, deepen your faith, and recognize miracles as they occur. You join a community that celebrates divine provision, supports one another, and reinforces the practice of the 2-minute command. Remember, the miracle does not come solely for your enjoyment. It comes so you may witness, testify, and courageously encourage others who are struggling. Sharing your story magnifies the impact, inspiring faith and hope in others who desperately need to see a way out. Each testimony becomes a beacon of light, guiding others to divine provision. The 2-minute command is simple, yet profoundly powerful. It takes little time, yet it activates divine intervention on a grand scale. Every recitation strengthens your connection with God, aligns your spirit with abundance, and opens your life to miraculous events. Financial miracles, debt relief, unexpected income, job opportunities, and restored relationships are all undeniable signs of God's active, loving presence in your life. When you practice the command with focus, sincerity, and unwavering faith, you participate directly in the miraculous orchestration of heaven. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and speak the 2-minute command aloud, with intense expectancy, profound focus, and complete trust. Visualize the results. Feel the miracle unfolding within and around you. Know that the blessings are already moving toward you. Every word is a command in the spiritual realm, and God is acting even before the first sign appears in the physical world. By practicing this command daily, you not only receive personal miracles, but also position yourself as a powerful channel of blessings for others. The divine provision that flows through you can impact family, friends, and even strangers, creating a ripple effect of abundance and faith throughout the world. Living in prosperity and becoming a blessing. When you begin to see miracles manifest consistently in your life, you quickly realize that this is only the beginning. Miracles are not merely given to meet immediate needs. They are strategically designed to place you on a new, unshakable foundation. A foundation where you learn how to manage prosperity with wisdom, live with profound gratitude, and most importantly, become an overflowing source of blessing to others. Many people have experienced the 2-minute command and witnessed unexpected dramatic financial blessings. They have paid off debts, stabilized their families, and regained a deep, abiding peace. But if the blessings stop there, if they are hoarded, the miracle is only temporary, a fleeting moment of relief. To ensure that abundance flows continuously, to truly live in sustained prosperity, you must learn to operate in a new spirit, the spirit of gratitude, wise stewardship of, and overflowing generosity. Prosperity is not simply about accumulating money. It is a powerful tool, a fertile seed, and a clear channel through which God's blessings can multiply exponentially. If you use it solely for yourself, if you close the flow, it will eventually dry up. But when you use it to sow into others, to share generously, and to help those in need, it multiplies beyond measure, returning to you in abundance. Becoming a channel of blessing is the ultimate key to sustaining miracles and creating a life of continuous, ever-increasing abundance. One man shared his incredible story. After receiving an unexpected significant sum of money through the 2-minute command, he chose not to keep it all for himself. Instead, he strategically helped a struggling family nearby, anonymously covering their rent and groceries. Soon after, a major job opportunity, one he hadn't even sought, opened for him, providing long-term income and unprecedented financial stability. He realized that sharing his blessings had not diminished, but rather doubled and amplified the miracle in his life. A woman shared that after paying off all her debts, through a divine miracle, she began setting aside a dedicated portion of her income to help orphans in her community. For years after, she never experienced scarcity. Every time her finances seemed tight, a new opportunity or unexpected provision appeared. She declared that this was a heavenly principle. Those who give faithfully will always receive more. This is why this understanding is crucial. It is not only about receiving blessings, but about becoming a giver, a conduit for divine blessings, allowing them to flow through you to others. True happiness and profound fulfillment come not only from enjoying miracles yourself, but from seeing them flow through you to touch and transform the lives of others, creating a ripple effect of goodness in the world. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and repeat this prayer aloud with full sincerity and intentional commitment. Lord, Father of prosperity and kindness, today I come before you not only to ask for my own needs, but with a deeper purpose, to ask that I may become a powerful blessing to others. Thank you for the miracles you have already done in my life, and those that are yet to come. I know every coin I receive, every opportunity that arises, comes directly from your loving hand. Teach me to manage prosperity with profound wisdom and discernment. Grant me the insight to use money in the right way, not wastefully, not selfishly, but to let it be a powerful tool for building a better life for myself and those around me. Give me an eternally grateful heart so that every single day I remember that all I have is by your incredible grace. Let gratitude become my strength, keeping me humble, joyful, and always keenly aware that you are my ultimate source. Open my eyes to truly see those in need around me, those often overlooked by the world. Let me not only speak of love, but actively demonstrate it by giving, helping, and lifting the weak and vulnerable. Make me a clear channel of blessing, so that through me many may encounter your boundless kindness and provision. I believe that when I sow generously, I will reap abundantly. When I give with a cheerful heart, you will give me more. I believe that prosperity in my hands will not stop, but will continue flowing, because I have chosen to let it flow through me to others. Lord, transform my family into a home of profound generosity. Teach my children the invaluable lesson of kindness and giving. Let my house be a place where blessings are not only received, but joyfully shared. Let everyone who enters feel your tangible presence and love. I thank you for choosing me not only to receive, but also to give. I thank you for transforming me into a river of blessing that never runs dry, but constantly replenishes itself. I believe that from today, I will walk in prosperity, not only for myself, but for everyone you strategically place along my path. Amen. As you speak, this prayer feel a profound transformation within. You are stepping into a new elevated level of spiritual and financial consciousness. You are no longer only a receiver of blessings. You are now a powerful carrier of miracles, a conduit of divine abundance. Your actions, your choices, and your generosity position you to experience multiplied abundance far beyond what you could imagine. The principle is clear and profoundly powerful. A seed only multiplies when it is sown. Holding it tightly in your hand allows it to wither its potential unfulfilled. Planting it in fertile soil, however, allows it to grow into hundreds more. Your finances operate in the same divine way. When you give with gratitude, an unshakable trust, heaven opens its floodgates and pours out abundance. The size of the miracle is determined not by the amount given, but by the heart and faith behind it. Those who truly embrace this principle find that miracles multiply twofold, threefold, even tenfold. Small, consistent acts of giving can result in immense provision as God honors faithfulness and wise stewardship. Every blessing received is an invaluable opportunity to bless others, creating a continuous, self-sustaining cycle of divine provision. Living in true prosperity requires daily commitment. It requires maintaining a spirit of gratitude, generosity, and diligent stewardship. By doing so, you ensure that miracles are not one-time events, but a consistent, ever-increasing flow of blessings in your life. This is why engaging with the Daily Jesus Message channel is so powerful. You receive daily reminders, commands, and testimonies that strengthen your faith, inspire giving, and reinforce the continuous flow of abundance. Consider the profound spiritual dimension of giving. When you share, you align yourself with God's very nature. He is the ultimate giver, the infinite provider, and the boundless source of endless blessing. By reflecting His nature through your generosity, you activate divine laws of multiplication. The act of giving is not a loss. It is a powerful declaration of faith that God's supply is infinite and that He is capable of providing for you abundantly, even as you bless others. Many testimonies highlight the undeniable connection between generosity and continuous miracles. People who give consistently, even in seemingly small ways, experience unexpected opportunities, abundant financial provision, and an unshakable peace. They report that blessings increase exponentially as they share. God honors hearts that are willing to flow, abundance outward, not just inward. Daily engagement with this 2-minute command, coupled with intentional acts of giving, profoundly transforms your life. Your mind becomes focused on abundance rather than scarcity. Your heart opens to opportunities rather than being closed by fear. Your spirit aligns with divine provision, allowing miracles to manifest naturally and consistently. The journey to living in prosperity also includes teaching your family these timeless principles. Children who witness generosity, gratitude, and wise stewardship grow up understanding the flow of blessings and the importance of faith. Your home becomes a sanctuary of abundance, love, and divine presence. Every room, every interaction, every moment becomes infused with the opportunity to bless and be blessed. You may wonder how to maintain this practice consistently amidst the demands of life. The answer is simple. Make the 2-minute command a non-negotiable daily habit. Integrate intentional acts of giving into your routine and engage actively with a community that reinforces your faith. Subscribing to Daily Jesus Message ensures that you are consistently supported, inspired, and connected to others on the same journey. You are never alone when walking in abundance. As you continue to practice, you will notice powerful patterns emerging. Opportunities appear more frequently. Resources flow more easily. Financial miracles become regular occurrences, not anomalies. And most importantly, your faith grows deeper. Your peace expands, and your heart opens to the continuous overflowing cycle of blessings. Today, as you recite this prayer and commit to living in prosperity, understand that you are stepping into a new higher identity, one of abundance, unshakable faith, and overflowing generosity. You are no longer defined by scarcity or lack. You are now defined by the continuous flow of miracles and blessings through your life. By embracing this mindset and spiritual practice, you set yourself on a path where every blessing received becomes a fertile seed for the next. Every act of generosity invites a greater miracle. Every command spoken with faith opens new doors and pathways. This is how a life of continuous abundance is cultivated, sustained, and amplified. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your chest. Speak this prayer with conviction, profound gratitude, and expectant faith. Visualize your home, your family, and your entire life filled with divine provision and radiating generosity. Know that God is aligning your life for continuous miracles. Trust that abundance will flow through you, and that every blessing you receive is an opportunity to bless others, creating an endless cycle of goodness and prosperity.